Welcome to the Thursday edition of the Spark Creativity Teacher Podcast, a podcast for English teachers in search of creative teaching strategies. In today's short episode of Highly Recommended, I'm here to tell you it's time to try a poetry video project. Harness your students' excitement over the creator economy and the survival of TikTok and get them interpreting poetry through a medium that only keeps getting more relevant to communication today. First things first, let's talk about mentor texts. There are some very cool poetry videos online that take their interpretation in wildly different directions. I suggest taking a look at Amanda Gorman's Earthrise, Ada Limon's A Poem for Europa, and Rudy Francisco's poem Complainers, which I'll link for you in the show notes. As students watch, have them sketch note ideas for craft moves. What do they notice about the combination of talking head shots versus B-roll? Is there background music? How did the producer make cuts and transitions? How does the video bring out the meaning of the poem? How does the audio bring out the meaning of the poem? Once your students have started to warm up to this idea of interpreting poems through video, it's time for them to choose a poem of their own to interpret. Now, you could easily make this a project to help them dig deep into a famous poem of their choice, if that's what you want. Or you could let them record and create around an original piece that they write. It all depends on your goals in class. Whatever you choose, they should print up a script of their poem, which they can then annotate with ideas for visuals and cues for how they want to read the poem out loud when they do their voiceover recording. Parallel to this written script, they'll want to do some storyboarding, sketching out the order of their film clip videos, their visual order. Now, there are two free platforms I'd recommend for this project. Vocaroo, which we've discussed many times, is perfect for recording the audio easily and then having students snag their MP3 file to use in the video. Then they can upload that MP3 file to Canva, which will allow them to combine everything. In Canva, they can put together photos, videos, their own audio that's on the platform, video that's on the platform, photos that are on the platform, and text, which they can overlay and work with within Canva. This is the most technical part of the project, so I've made you a little tutorial video for how to put together a Canva video, and I'm going to link that in the show notes. It's a pretty short video, 8 minutes. It'll teach you the technicals of this project, which I really probably can't walk through on the podcast. It's not that complicated, and it's a great skill because it's going to allow you to move on into all different types of video projects in class if you wish. Maybe you'll include more video options on future choice boards. Maybe you'll do a documentary project. Maybe you'll do one of those public service announcement video projects at some point. If you learn the background of video in Canva, it gives you a lot of options. Once they're inside Canva, your students will be able to sequence text slides, video clips, and photos to create a visual sequence that represents their interpretation of the poem, and then overlay it with their audio recording of the script. They can even add music at a low level behind their voice in different sections if they want to. If you've been waiting for the right moment to get your feet wet with video, let this be your sign that you can totally do it. It's okay to launch a project without total confidence in the tech. Your students may just know a lot more about this than you think and be able to help each other and you. Plus, there's not many tech problems out there that a quick tutorial search on YouTube won't fix. I've seen some wonderful student work from the Poetry Video Project, and so can you. That's why this week I just want to highly recommend that you give a poetry video project a try.